Hey, hey, hey! Marieanne here, the crotchety clogger. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. I had a wonderful weekend. Today is Monday, June. No, it's still, yes, June. I should know what day it is. It's someday in June. But I wanted to come on today and show you my finished object. It is from the challenge called #shawlwefudgeit. And it is sponsored and put on by the Canadian Crocheter and in collaboration with J Hook Crochet and More. And I will link their channels down below. The deadline for the shawlwefudgeit, I believe, I put in my calendar June 30th, but I think I always put a reminder for me, you know, a day early so I don't do something wrong. I believe it might be the 1st of July though. Anyway, check out their channels because you'd still have time to do a shawl, you know, and submit it in the contest, in the challenge. I think it will be a random pick for a winner. Don't know what the winner will win. It's still a surprise. But anyway, the whole point of this challenge is to create a shawl of any kind without a pattern. All right, so it's just your own thing. And I thought I need to jump on that because that is a way I felt to really let the creativity, you know, shine and just see what happens. And it was a roller coaster of a ride, let me tell you. Emotionally, I mean. Second guessing yourself. Do you guys do that? I do it all the time. And then I find like I need approval. And this was a good project to do where I just did it. You want to see one? Well, I know you saw the thumbnail. And I'll tell you what, I'll just stick a couple of pictures in right here. So, what do you think? What do you think? I think it turned out pretty good. I do. Here it is in the flesh. Oh gosh, kind of hard to show you the whole thing. There is fringe on each end. It's obviously a rectangular shawl. And so with that, I mean, I'll go really quick. Let me turn this down and show you what I did. Okay, so anyway, I started off with a chain of, I do not know, but I used two different types of yarn. I really used this as an experiment to see different weights of yarn, playing with different colors. And so this is Red Heart Ombre in the Sea Coral. And this is from Red Heart. It's Red Heart Comfort. And it's a cream color. I think it's just called cream. Now, the ombre is a 4-weight and the comfort is a 3-weight. So I kind of really gave myself a challenge as to how to mix and match two different weights of yarns, you know. So it ended up being actually very fun. So obviously here I just did sort of a square thing, double crochet on the first row, and then double crochet, skip 2, double crochet, and then on the next row double crocheting inside that space. And then the next row, which not row, but row of color, I intertwined the cream and the coral there. So that really gave a thicker, much thicker, you know, thing. But turned out I really, really liked the texture, the different textures in this. It's you kind of have to just feel it to understand where I'm coming from. But then I got to this point right here, and that's to this point, and then I you know, kind of was thinking, okay, what do I want to do next? I want to put in some of the solid cream. Well, that's when it started getting really difficult in my mind. I was like, oh no, you know, mixing these weights of yarn is gonna be something. So what I did was, and this kind of just evolved as it went, and that's what I like about it. So what I did was, here on the ends, I did, now maybe you guys can help me to know what this is called. I did like let me see if I can get that. I did like a double crochet, and then in the same stitch a double crochet, and I ended up with two loops on the hook, right? Then I went into the same stitch with another double crochet, and then went through all four. And I felt that that would make a wider stitch to more correspond with these thicker ones here, right? So I did that across. And I didn't count, just did it by sight, and went in and I kind of created this curve in here. And then within these stitches, I thought I was doing a V-stitch. I was not, because I didn't go into the same loop, but I did a triple, and then in, you know, triple, and then chain one, and then triple, and the base of that is a single crochet, chain three, single crochet, chain three. Then I did those triple, chain one, triple, single, and on, right? And then I just kind of kept going, incorporated more color in here, and then a little division with this one. But and then all I did, and just kind of kept going, and this, and over here on the sides, this was really a fudge, because a lot of times this row would be thicker or wider than what I was doing over here, so I'd end up doing like doubles to make it more height, and then I'd have to do another single to make it a little single crochet row to make it a little taller to match up. So that's what was really kind of fun about it. Kind of stepping out of the box and just seeing how you can make it work, you know. And then all I did here is chained a length, and I weaved it through to kind of accentuate this curve, and which is obviously, you know, on both sides. But I mean, I really had a good time doing it. It was fun. I enjoyed just kind of playing around with the stitches and the colors, especially the weights of yarn. But it was fun. So, and I'd like to thank Debbie from the Canadian Crotcher, and Reggie as well, because it really, I don't know, it was a really cool challenge just to test. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. Just to kind of not test your creativity, but to push it, to push your creativity out there, and see, you know, I didn't only fudge it, I winged it. Wing-a-ding-ding, I did. But I ended up really liking how it turned out. I really did. I really did. I like it. So anyway, I think I might do some more fudgy stuff just for fun, you know. It's kind of fun. Technically not correct, but hey, when you wing it and fudge it, technique sometimes flies out the window. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. That's really all I have to show you guys today. But I do kind of just want to ask you what you've been up to. I'm starting a new hobby. It's not really new. I'm dusting off an old hobby that I'm beginning again. How's that? Yeah, I broke out my fiddle. Years ago, I was an adult. I wasn't a kid. But I had the opportunity to buy a very good fiddle, slightly used, but like I say, it was slightly used. It was in good condition for the very good price. And I remember thinking, I have always wanted to learn how to play the violin or the fiddle. Same thing. And so I thought, yeah, Marieanne, you're crazy. This late in life, you can't learn something new like that. But you know what? I am completely wrong in thinking that way. So I did buy that fiddle. and I even took some lessons. And I never got super good at it, trust me, but it was fun. And what makes it even more fun is that my husband plays the guitar. We have a couple, a man and wife, who are really good friends of ours. And we usually go over there and play cards with them, but because of this mess, we feel like cards might be a little iffy to play. But so we decided we'd all get together and, you know, he plays the guitar and she plays the strum stick, which is a cute little instrument. It's only got, I think, 4 strings or three or 4 strings, but it's almost a banjo sound. But anyway, yeah, we've been, the past couple of weeks, we've been kind of just playing around, and it's been a lot of fun. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I've said this before, I'll say it again. My mama always told me, do what makes you happy. Do something that you enjoy. Even if you, and if you can do that as a work, as a job, then man, you've got it made, right? But in my opinion, now, the way the times are right now, I think it's the time to do something that brings you joy. I'm going to leave it at that because I think that's super important, right? So instead of sitting around and worrying and fretting and, you know, pick yourself up and find something that you enjoy doing, whether it be crochet or knit, playing the banjo or the fiddle. Pick up a new hobby, you know. Let's all do something that brings us joy, okay? Because that's all we have left is, well, I don't want to say that's all we have left. I just mean, let's be happy. Let's be happy. When all else fails, let's put it that way. When all else fails, find something that brings you joy and do it. Okay, I'll shut up for now. All right, guys, I will see you soon, and thank you for coming, and thank you for subscribing, and thank you for watching, and thank you for liking. See you later. Bye.